Hello and welcome back. This is an 18-minute high intensity interval circuit. So you're going to end up with 9 minutes of high intensity, 9 minutes active recovery if we time it right. So you should have arrived here having already completed your 10 to 15 minute warm-up. We know how important that part is. We will be finishing up with a 10-minute cool down too. If you haven't done high intensity before, I don't recommend that you start here. There are shorter high intensity videos which last around 5 to 6 minutes. So have a look at those before you jump on in here and read the description to see if these exercises are suitable. If you're in any doubt, get in touch before you try. Alright, so the first exercise today is going to be star jumps or jumping jacks. Let's not waste any more time, let's get right to it. We should have our GTN sprays and water nearby, alright? So with high intensity, we're likely going to be pushing up towards that hard and heavy level of exertion on that RPE scale. So that would mean, or equate to, over 14, which is the typical top end for moderate exertion. So maybe you find yourself describing this as hard or heavy. We've got 3 different exercises today. Star jumps is one, running on the spot, and some squats. Dare I say squat jumps. Not as bad as it seems, I promise. Let's go into a march. This is your active recovery. So we're going with a 1-to-1 ratio of high intensity and a little rest period. We don't want to completely stop. None of this during the video. We want to pump those legs to get the blood back up, circulating to the heart. Helps reduce any chances of feeling a little bit dizzy, lightheaded. Good, first round, that wasn't too bad, was it? We have about 20 seconds left and we'll go into exercise number 2, which is the run on the spot. Okay, when you're ready, running on the spot then. So here we go. Your knees don't have to come up too high. Quick, get the arms involved too. Full body movements, engage your core. Just because I'm saying high intensity does not mean it's maximal. You're short of maximal, above, that's somewhat hard. You can hear I'm still conversational pace just about. As we progress through the section, we'll be getting a bit breathier. Just make sure you stay comfortable, take breaks where you need. 20 seconds. Five. And slow it on down. Take a walk around the room or march on the spot. Good. So personally I would now describe that as a 14-15. Definitely felt a little bit harder than the first one as it builds. Take your time. You can duck out whenever you like from these sessions. Maybe you just want to do one set of these 3 exercises. 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes, and then take yourself for a cool down and build your way up over the weeks. These can be used in combination with moderate exercise sessions. So in about 10 seconds time, we're going to go into those squats. I want you to drive up through the squat, and I'm not going to jump high into the air to create too much impact, but what I am going to do, set my feet nice and steady, foundation. You come up and really drive up. If that's too easy, you can leave the floor a bit more. We're here for a minute. The arms help out. So we're here. Again, if that's hard, if that's too hard for you and you're confident that with some squats at this tempo, keep you in that area, crack on here. Do what's comfortable for you. We've got 20 seconds. Good job. March it out. This is your 1 minute active recovery. Feel free to have a drink if you like. Get your breath. Don't feel bad about the active recovery part. You're still training. Your heart rate is absolutely above that 40% heart rate reserve or 60% heart rate max, which we deem the bottom end of moderate exertion, or 11 light on the RPE scale. You can hear I'm just about conversational pace. I would personally rate this bit right now about 14, 15 still. Starting to come down, and we have 20 seconds left of active recovery. Yeah, definitely getting a bit easier now, so 12, 13 actually, which is the idea. You can extend these active recoveries, it does not have to be a 1-to-1 ratio. Certainly if it's one of your first goes, be gentle with yourselves. I think we're ready to go for sequence number 2. Let's go. Back in, star jumps, jumping jacks. Ten seconds. Okay. Have a march. Ease off. Ease off. There's going to be some exercises you find more difficult than others. For me, jumping jacks or star jumps feel a little bit easier than squat jumps. So right now my own RPE I would describe as 12 or 13. I am trying to push towards that high intensity, but over the course of the 3 exercises I definitely get to that higher intensity. In about 10 seconds we're going to go again. We're in that run on the spot. Your feet and knees don't have to come up too high from the floor. I do want the upper body involved and engage the core. Bend your knees a little bit, so a bit lower to the floor to really fire up those thighs. Let's go. Halfway. Ten seconds. Okay, well done. Ease off. Keep marching your legs, please. Maybe in the equipment necessary for these classes I should add a towel in case you are sweating a bit more than usual. Not everyone will, of course. I do. 25 seconds. We're going to go into our second round of squats or squat jumps. And you don't need to get too much height here. Have a think. If anything's playing havoc with joints, just feels uncomfortable, please just don't do that. You can either repeat one of the earlier exercises or just do some squats, standard squats without the impact. Alright? When you're ready then, set yourselves up, good foundation. Right, solid footing, here we go. So you can just be here if you're feeling uncomfortable in any way in the joints. Keep a good tempo, 1 and 2 if you can. Let's drive up. And look at my feet, they barely leave the floor. If you want, of course, you can bring a bit more impact to it if you're feeling comfortable. This is not maximal exercise, again. We're just pushing up towards that strenuous level. Hard, heavy, not maximal. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We got 10 seconds. If you start making some funny noises or holding your breath, it's maybe a sign we're pushing a bit too hard. We've got 3 and 2 and 1. Good. March it out. We've got one more round of those 3 exercises. Lucky us. March, march, march. If you'd like to duck out now, great work. Take yourself through a cool down. 10-minute cool down. If you want to stick with me for one more round, give me 3-4 minutes of your time, and then you can escape and enjoy the rest of the day. Have a shower. We've got 30 seconds. Don't forget to sip that drink. Have a think where you are on the exertion scale. I'd say I'm about 12-ish, 13. It's coming back down. Maybe, yeah, 13. Just coming back down, 13, 14. You can always extend the active recovery if you like. See, now I'm becoming more conversational pace now. So I'm definitely back in moderate. I feel comfortable, not too tired in the legs. I think I've got one more in me. So join me when you're ready. Star jumps, 1 minute. Okay, ease off, march it out. Got 2 more harder minutes. How do you feel? Do you enjoy high intensity exercise more or moderate? It's fine to mix both for some. Government guidelines suggest 150 minutes of moderate exertion a week. So your standard cardiac rehab session, you're getting 25-30 minutes. Or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise a week. Which in the cardiac community you don't really advise because we want, for the bulk, moderate. But there are some that can complete some high intensity interval training sensibly, building up slowly. Alright, this is what these videos are. Don't overdo it. Let's go into that second exercise. So, running on the squat. Engage the core, get the arms working. Give me 10 more seconds. Okay, and easing off. Almost there, aren't we? We're almost there. March your legs out. Have a drink of water if you like. Get your breath. So in just over 10 seconds, we're into our last high intensity bout. It's those squats again. Do what you can. Keep sensible. When you're ready, set yourselves up and away we go. Halfway. Ten seconds. If you're really struggling, bring it back to squats. 3, 2, and 1, up you come. Stamp your legs, stamp, stamp, stamp. Great job. So, please take yourself through that 10-minute cool down now, don't stop. But great work today. See you again soon. Give yourselves a pat on the back.